Grand Rising YouTube, Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again to channel the messages that's sent to me, through me, and for me to share. But remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone. But there's definitely a message here for someone. You're just needing to take the messages that resonate and leave the rest for those that the message will resonate with. So I'm recording this message on the 26th of November 2025. So this message is coming in as a part 2. And in this message, I'm connecting more so with an emperor energy, masculine energy, male or female. But a masculine energy that is being in an indecisive type energy, needing to sever ties with people, places and things, and has done, is the type energy that's coming through, you know, at the expense of a feminine's emotions, feelings, left somebody in this energy of regret and remorse, but yet not defeated. The Five of Cups is here in the upright, which is that regret and the remorse because of that which had to be cut away, with this energy of the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Something was blocking someone's way, some type of temptation. The Devil card came through. This could have been some type of an addiction, you know, some type of attachment. Definitely something legal here. Feels like a contract, even with the Devil card and the courtship card, courthouse card. So it feels like something legal here. It's in the energy of bittersweet. I'm hearing this energy right now of long overdue. In this energy of the Three of Cups, this is some type of a breakdown of a family. Something where a masculine had put so much investment, time and energy into, you know, over the years. This could be 7 years. This masculine isn't all innocent in this energy, because I'm definitely picking up on some type of third party energy. If this is not addictive energy, like some type of an addiction and or this contract, there's also multiple feminine energies within this message, all in the reverse. This masculine's in this energy of cutting everybody and everything off, you know, until a situation is being resolved. This masculine is dealing with some type of financial restraints here also, where some type of investment finances had to go into some type of a silent project or a silent addiction or a silent contract. But whatever was going on here, not everything that this masculine was doing was out in the open. But with the Moon card that came through in part 1, what was hidden in the darkness, what was a concern to somebody in regards to what was holding somebody down, why somebody couldn't see or awaken to a truth, to the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is this energy of mind games, manipulation. The Seven of Swords is here, you know, lying, cheating, stealing. Somebody wants to come back with some type of an apology, some type of a confession. This King of Cups, center of this message here, you know, pouring out of emotions here. This King of Cups cup is being spilled over. It's in this expected energy, you know, whether this is somebody who's expecting this masculine to come towards them to apologize, you know, for being this Emperor in the reverse. And for some reason, I'm kind of guided to read the Emperor in the reverse. So the reversed Emperor, his energy is blocked off or off balance. Are you trying too hard to assert your will over others, or to force something to completion? Is someone trying to dominate you or to push their will onto you? Or are you neglecting to make a decision? out of low self-esteem or holding on to a feeling of powerlessness. Any of these things are destructive to yourself and to others. Work on rebalancing your efforts to turn the energy of the Emperor upright again. And I feel like that's what's been going on here for this masculine energy that I'm connecting with. Something kind of turned this masculine upside down, but their heart's still open, you know? They still got that compassionate heart, but they've just been dealing with a hurdle or two, being brought back to another message. Something that was in a stagnated energy. I feel like there's some type of communication, open, honest communication to that, especially with the Moon card being in the reverse and the Ace of Swords being center of this message, all within the same energy, where there was once concern in regards to that which was holding a masculine down. I don't feel like that concern is now there, you know? There's been some type of a resolution. Someone is now being awakened to a situation. Someone's received some type of enlightenment, or at least some type of a they've overcome some type of an obstacle here, where I feel it's going to help regain, rebalance, restore their finances. And I feel like that's what a masculine has been working on here, rebuilding themselves back up after a major loss in many different areas. This masculine doesn't want to miss out on an opportunity here. But they know that there's been a lot of Ten of Swords, a lot of betrayal, a lot of backstabbing. You know, they may have had to even sacrifice this energy of this gift. Going back to another message that I did, I believe it was yesterday, and the energy felt like it felt ungrateful, you know, almost, with all respect. It almost felt like the Most High had offered somebody a blessing, you know. Normally in the tarot, traditional tarot, there's a cup here being offered from the sky, which I feel sometimes can represent a gift being handed to you from the divine. But in the energy I was picking up on is that the energy, this gift had been kicked back to the Most High. 1 2 1 2, passed back, you know. And I feel like that's why this gift is here in the reverse. I was also picking up in the previous message that there's a message that may be coming towards you within the next 7 days. A message that's already written was the type energy I was picking up on. It's just in the drafts section, or it's in the archive, it's not yet been sent. And in some cases I'm now picking up on some may need to check their emails, their spams, their unread messages. You know, there could be a message in there in regards to some type of contract here. There may be some type of I'm hearing a meeting of halfway, you know, some type of a resolution. I'm hearing some type of a contribution. I'm seeing percentages, the percentage mark symbol in my mind's eye right now. But going back into this energy of this message, you know, this masculine, I feel like is in this energy of thinking how to rebuild back some type of community, family, you know, mind, body and soul. If this is not a community and or a family. But with the Emperor here, this is definitely a father. Let's just say a paternal figure there, male or female. But this is definitely somebody, boss energy. This could also be somebody in government, you know, who's having compassion on somebody, because I'm hearing they hear their pain when they're open and honest and speaking some type of a truth here. There's rewards for speaking truth is what I'm hearing right now. But what I want to do, I want to pick up on this energy of what lies beneath. The first card that was out in the tarot, message 1, was the Emperor. So I'm going to see what lies beneath in the energy of this Emperor. No longer putting on a show, you know, it's in the reverse. Someone may have expected somebody to put on a show, you know, to act all cocky, I'm hearing. but somebody's coming towards them humbly and open and honest. The Emperor in the reverse is not what you may think in traditional tarot, you know. It can mean all kinds of low vibrational things, you know. But I don't feel that's the case in this situation. Someone is no longer putting on a show. So let's just see. Tell me more about this energy of what's, and it's falling in the expectations. So somebody may be expecting this masculine to come towards them in that way, but they're not. Genuine is the energy I'm picking up on here. But let's just see. Tell me more about this energy of this Emperor in regards to the energy of this message. They've been investigating their finances, or someone's been investigating their finances. So let's just see. Tell me more about this energy. Why is this energy of the community here? Clarifying the community. Caution. It's falling over the energy of what's to come. Bottom of the deck, which is the Sun card. So let's see. Tell me more about this energy of the community in regards to the energy of this message for those that may be resonating. And we've got envy in the reverse. So it shows me that whosoever this masculine is, I'm hearing or was, they was attached to a very low vibrational, envious community where this masculine at one point may have felt like they had to put on some type of a show. And right now I'm going back to part one where I had this vision of a masculine walking on the sand of a beach in fire, you know, they were fire. A feminine energy was emerging from the sea as water, fire and water, you know. Someone's no longer needing to put on a show for this community. So let's see, tell me more about this energy of thoughts. Why is this energy of thoughts here? Quarter, finding evidence, getting caught and cheating. It's in the reverse. Maybe this is what someone wants to have communication about. Maybe some type of a message may have been found. Someone is now realizing what was wrong with somebody now, you know, in this energy. So let's see, expectation. Why is expectation here? Toxic. Why is this energy of the main female here? So we've got a main female in the reverse, in this energy of the Five of Cups and the Nine of Cups, you know. Tell me more about this energy of this main female in regards to the energy of this message. Get in a room in this energy of a gift. Again, like I said, this masculine isn't 100% innocent in this situation. But let's see, tell me more about this other main, there's a privileged lady that came through also in the reverse. And I feel like this is that contracted energy that this masculine was needing to resolve. There's definitely been some type of investigating that's going on here. But this main male, which is counterpart to the main female, is in the upright. Also in the energy of a wealthy man. So I feel like something is gone in the favor of this masculine energy, of this Emperor. So let's see, tell me more about this energy of this wealthy man in regards to the energy of this message. Or something will go in the favor. But it's something in regards to some type of finances that they may have accumulated from, I don't know why I'm hearing, but I'm hearing fraudulent. This could be fraud. But either way, something that has been taken from a wealthy woman is put this wealthy woman in the reverse, you know. This has come through neither in the reverse nor the upright. And it says knowing that they effed up. In however they accumulated their wealth, they know that they shouldn't have gained it that way because they messed up big time. Big time. And they were just using that wealth that they gained to play around, is the energy I'm picking up on at this point. So let's see, tell me more about this main male. The main male in regards to the energy of this message that's within the same energy as this wealthy man. Could be the same person or somebody different. There's a game over here. Something is definitely over, and that's this cycle that's ended for this wheel to now move forward. So let's just see what's over in this situation. Someone is no longer in this depressive state, you know. Someone's in this energy of, I'm hearing, accountability and acceptance, looking more forward to the brighter days, you know, moving out of this energy, realizing that you have to lose a little in order to gain a lot type energy. But why is this energy of this privileged lady here in this energy of this main male? For some reason, I don't know why I'm hearing, but it suited this privileged lady when this masculine was in this depressive state, you know. But now this masculine's moved out of this depressive state. This privileged lady is now moved into the reverse. There's something that this masculine's woken up to, and the game is over for whoever this privileged lady is. Something is happening in the courts here, expecting a new beginning. And I feel that in this energy of the Three of Cups. So let's see, why is this energy of the courthouse here? And we've got fulfilling a fantasy. It's neither in the reverse nor the upright. They could be talking about some type of, I'm hearing, you know, when you're having a divorce, or you're getting a divorce under the grounds of some type of whatever the grounds may be. It's going to be different for everybody. I'm just hearing right now unreasonable behavior. I'm actually also hearing adultery. I mean, you can see that here. If this is a marriage, you know, this is adultery. Something had to be kept in silent in order for someone to gain back some type of great fortune here. Somebody couldn't speak the truth. They couldn't afford for something to come out into the open. You know, is the reason why they had to cut ties so harshly. Is an energy I'm picking up on here. But let's just see, what's this energy of the Three of Cups? What's this energy of the Three of Cups? Neither in the reverse nor the upright, which is also in the energy of the devil. It says, already knowing the tea. Someone never knew half of it, you know. They couldn't bring up half of what they knew in the courthouse. Otherwise, the result may have been totally different, I'm hearing. But let's see, why is the energy of the devil here in the reverse? In the energy of this courthouse, this expected new beginning. That kind of come out weird for me. But let's see, why is the energy of the devil here in the reverse? There's a bugaboo and a kind of obsessive love. Someone needs to check themselves from some type of a community that this masculine is attached to. There's a bugaboo here. So let's see, tell me more about this bugaboo, this Capricorn energy. Right now I'm hearing united we stand, divided we fall. So let's see, tell me more about this bugaboo. Sexual protection, there's none. This is in the reverse. And anger management, this is something that's it may have made somebody angry at one point. If somebody knew half of what they know of what was going on, you know, somebody may even have some type of a private investigator. But if they ever did, they will find out that this masculine was getting rooms, hotels, motels, you know, business pleasures, sexual pleasures, possibly even maybe with no protection, you know. No regards is what I'm hearing. And I feel it's because a masculine was in a depressive state. But they know that they effed up in this energy. They were consumed is what I'm hearing. They were consumed by what was going on within this contract. They were consumed by anger. You know, somebody within the situation didn't even know half of it. And then somebody else on the outside didn't even know half of what this masculine was going through. Inwardly, internally, much less externally. I feel like this masculine may have even been dealing with some type of anger management issue also. May need to have some type of counseling to heal the holes of their soul. So let's see, the Ace of Swords is here in the energy of the moon and in the energy of the Hangman. Something's taking place in the distant horizon. You know, the anchor's being removed, being lifted. And we've got Sex Shop that wants to come through in the reverse, Bugaboo. Why is this energy of the Ace of Swords here? Someone may have felt like they were being destroyed at one point, felt shattered, broken and effed up, you know, within their emotions because of the lies, the toxicness, you know. They was attached to some type of envy. They knew if this ever came out into the open, that there would have been a lot of envy surrounding the situation, you know, especially from some type of a community. It would have definitely have destroyed their finances and their chances of receiving some type of great fortune here. So let's see, tell me more about this energy of the King of Cups. Tell me more about the energy of the King of Cups. I'm hearing wrong deck. But what's coming through? Yeah, going back to what I just said, hater, you know, somebody would have hated the truth and somebody would have hated somebody for knowing the truth. It's giving me that energy. So let's see, what lies beneath the energy of the moon? The moon card's here in the reverse, in the energy of the Ace of Swords, which is truth and clarity, which is coming toward you once this anchor, this chain is being removed. Promiscuous. You know, why someone may have behaved the way that they had been behaving up until this point. But let's get one more card. No longer running away. Running away is here in the reverse. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got kick to the curb. What's behind that? Insecure. Okay, I had to pause. Me and my dog's got understanding, you know. So when I hear the bark, I have to check it out. So anyway, let's just see, going back into the energy of the message. I want to confirm or clarify why is this Emperor in the reverse in this energy. Insecurities. Work on building your confidence and feeling safe in your relationship is the energy that's coming through here. So let's see, for the energy of this King of Cups. Again, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio energy. Could be also a cusp of an Aries and Pisces with the Emperor card. But let's see, why is this energy of the King of Cups here? In regards to the energy of this message. Too passive is falling into the energy of the Sun. So it says, take initiative to meet someone and to keep the passion ignited. And I feel like that's an intention that this King of Cups has. I feel like the King of Cups is the Emperor. The Emperor is the King of Cups. That may be going through some type of confusion right now. You don't know what you want, so you need clarity before you get involved. And who can blame you, I'm hearing right now. Someone needs to know that they're going to be secure, especially if they're feeling insecurities. You know, someone's got a lot on their mind is an energy I'm picking up on here. But this too passive energy has fallen into also this energy of they know that they effed up, and it's something that could have been, I'm hearing, exuberating, something that could have been joyous. In the energy of the Sun, that's the happiest card of the deck, you know. So what's this energy of the Five of Cups? They was attached to some type of an envious energy. Too attached. But now they're releasing some type of an attachment. It says, give your partner some breathing room. Being too needy drives them away. It may have driven someone away, but it's driving someone back. You know, especially when it's falling into this energy of new beginning and bugaboo. So let's see, why is this energy, why is the main female here in the reverse? In this energy of envy in the reverse. unsocial. It's falling into this energy of running away, promiscuous, going in this direction. So it reads, you need to get out and mingle with new people so you can meet someone new. Or this says meet someone new for some. So let's get another card for this main female that's here in the reverse in regards to the energy of this message. Self-neglect. So this is giving me the energy almost like the Empress in the reverse, but not quite the Empress. So it says, and saying that the Nine of Cups is directly behind that, not the Nine of Pentacles, which will represent pre-Empress energy. This is someone who is emotionally fulfilled but may have other areas to look about there, you know, to put more focus and time into, especially when it comes into the energy of finances. Here there's a mirroring energy between this masculine and this main female in the reverse. It says you are neglecting your own needs in a relationship. Practice self-care. It's falling, I can't remember if it fell into this hater energy, but let's see. Tell me more. I'm being drawn to this check yourself card. Tell me more about this check yourself energy that's within this community that's here in the reverse. I feel like this masculine is having a one-to-one with themselves, you know. Meditative energy. Someone's checking themselves within the situation here. This card wants to be seen. Settling. It says don't stay with someone who isn't right for you just because it's safe. Too soon. It says you get too serious too soon. Get to know each other before committing fully. Maybe that's what someone's scared of here. Someone's scared of you getting to know them fully, or this could be you, you know, because of this energy of anger management and all that this is. And in the energy of, if you knew the half of it, you know, if you knew the half of the tea that's taking place. We've got this energy of rushing. You can't hurry love. The right one is coming in perfect divine timing. So let's see. In regards to this energy of anger management, what's blocking those that's in this energy? It's attached to it, already knowing the tea, you know, but it's in the reverse. Body chain. Yeah, someone knew the half of the amount that's been taking place in the energy of the moon, but the moon's here in the reverse. It says you feel unattractive to others. Work on accepting yourself, flaws and all. It's falling into this energy of settling and unsocial and the sex shop and this running away and the haters. It's just a lot that someone's anchored to. So let's see, what's the blockage in this courthouse energy? It's like what's not being said, you know, is the energy I'm picking up on, and it feels like a lot. Loss, not love. Somebody was in their feelings, and as I said that, I just clocked this card. It says hidden feelings. It said you need to express how you feel to the one you love to see how they feel in return. But it's in the reverse, and I feel like it's because someone's fearing judgment in this area of not wanting to feel like I'm picking up this word stereotyped, you know. Someone has got these insecurities and they're scared of being judged, you know. Someone's needing to release that thought. It says don't be too quick to count someone out. Be open and give them a fair chance. But it's in the reverse, and it's in this energy of something may feel like it's being destroyed here, you know. Maybe the actions of this emperor that's here in the reverse may feel like they may have intentionally sabotaged the connection, you know, neglecting their own needs and wants, desires. I don't even know what that says. It says you say you want a lover, but you're not all in. Take time to figure out what you want. A beaver Anyway, not committed. And this is exactly what's coming through here. Always chasing or being chased. You must be willing to commit to one person and not settling though. Don't stay with someone who isn't right for you just because it feels safe. So let's see. Let's go into this energy here of the privileged lady that's here in the reverse. Tell me more about this energy of this privileged lady that's here in the reverse. I feel like that's the second feminine that's within this masculine's energy. So let's see that the energy here for this privileged lady. This card wants to come through, and this card flew over. Anxiety. So it says you are afraid to get close to someone. They are scared too. Give them a chance. Whosoever this privileged lady is in the reverse is falling over this energy of not committed, neither in the reverse nor the upright. It says not being you. So they may recognize that there's something going on here with a masculine. This masculine's in this state of anxiety. They're not acting themselves. Or this could be this masculine that's recognizing this within some type of a marriage or on a higher level committed relationship here. They're seeing that someone's not committed to this journey, you know, to the relationship. It says you are trying to project a perfect image, but it's not really you. Be yourself. It's like whosoever this privileged feminine is, they know that there's something wrong. This masculine's got a lot on their mind, and I feel like this main female in the reverse is a major part of what this is. This feminine can feel that anxiety, feel that pressure I'm hearing from this masculine. That's not where their heart lies, you know, is what I'm picking up on here. Let's get another card in regards to the energy of this privileged lady that's in the reverse. Card that wants to come through is rejection. It says build your confidence by dating a lot and find out what people like about you. But this is falling into the courthouse energy and what somebody may not know already or may know already. And it's the High Priestess is also here as well. I want to clarify the energy of the High Priestess. Although the High Priestess is not blocked, the High Priestess is here in the upright. But the High Priestess could be what's hidden, you know. The High Priestess represents secrets. Falling into this energy of you're not being you. This is what the privileged lady is thinking and feeling and possibly even knowing. You know, a masculine is not being themselves. They may be neglecting themselves here in a situation, and it's because of maybe this main female. But fear, loneliness, you stay in a bad relationship because you are lonely. Be okay being yourself. Someone needs to know that they're okay with who they are, you know. Regardless of what someone or how someone's trying to make you feel. I feel like there's a privileged lady here who's using, it's giving me the Queen of Wands type energy, using their assets to get one over on a masculine for financial gain, you know, keeping them on a chain for their own benefit. This could be for, you know, emotional healing for themselves, or this could be for some type of financial healing. But I'm picking up on a masculine here that's being, it kind of gives me used, but there's also a sexual chemistry here also, or maybe it's not. It's in this energy of unsocial. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stay on this message. My dog's restless right now, and I don't know what's making her restless. It's something wild outside, but you can't do nothing about that. So let's see. I think I was clarifying the High Priestess's energy. Giving too much, needing to not give so much of yourself, High Priestess. Bringing me back to a message which I was doing the other day. I think it was 2 days ago. You know, I was picking up on a High Priestess's energy that had absorbed in the energy of observation. So a high priestess is aware of all that's taking place here, you know, if not all but some. You know, I'm hearing nudges. So she's feeling the burden that this masculine's feeling right now, this energy of settling, this hater-like energy, you know. I'm hearing hating of self. Someone could be hating themselves right now. I don't necessarily feel like this is the Empress's energy, although it could well be. Giving too much of yourself, needing to step back. Again, I'm hearing this has got everything to do with you and nothing at all. Whatever's going on within this courthouse, this is something that's been taking place long before you. This could have been something, I'm hearing, a divorce that was filed more than once and it had been rejected in the courthouse, you know. This is something that's beyond you, you know. Someone was just out here living out a fantasy and now someone's caught within their emotions with the King of Cups that's here within all of this. Something's ignited this masculine's softer side, you know, heart space. And I feel like that's part of a destiny, it's part of a destined contract here. For whatever's coming in towards this masculine, there's a good outcome here for whosoever's resonating in the energy of this emperor that's in the reverse. They're heading in a good direction, they're heading in a place of peace, you know. But they have got some healing work to do as the feminine energy that's also here. This main feminine, this main female, this high priestess, although there could be one, I'm hearing one of a kind. I was going to say one of the same person or one of the same energy, you know. The high priestess energy embodies many people. You're just needing to be in a place to be able to tap in, overseeing the material gains of this world. It's, you know, seeing life yourself on a more soulful spiritual journey, moving out of an energy of anxiety. And I feel like that's a lesson to come for whosoever's in this privileged lady that's in the reverse. Like I said, I'm picking up on multiple energies here. Some is already high priestess, learn some lessons of the past and learning now to tap into their intuition, you know, saying more than you see and less than you say type of energy. Seeing less than you say and speaking less than you see, because you've learned a thing or two. You know that eventually somebody will see something for themselves in this energy of knowing that they effed up, you know, that will be illuminated to somebody at some point. And what's for you can never pass you. You have, if you love someone enough, you have to love them enough to let them go. And what's for you will come back to you. Right now I'm seeing the Boomerang, you know, there's a movie, Boomerang, I think it stars Eddie Murphy and Grace Jones. So those names may be significant. So let's see, in regards to this energy, what's the true intention of this King of Cups? What's the true intentions of this King of Cups? And I feel like that's who this message is resonating with overall, you know. Somebody was a late bloomer here, you know. Is what I'm picking up on, is why something may seem so anxious, so scary. We got empty. It says the truth is that you simply don't feel fulfilled. It's worth the wait to find true happiness. Late bloomer. Age gap or immature attitude, out of sync, needs more time. This masculine may be connected to a younger feminine here, you know, where, you know, late bloomer was all about the finances, it was all about the material world, you know, in the energy of what looks good rather than what feels good type of an energy. Also in this energy of promiscuous, it was a fantasy. But reality is now kicked in regards to, I feel like, this connection with this masculine. Everybody's now had to grow up because time don't stand still for no man, you know. Although time is an illusion, but some illusion here with the hangman energy, neither in the reverse nor the upright, is over here. Someone knows now that they're in this energy of settling, and it's beginning to affect how they're feeling about themselves and how they're handling the obstacles that's ahead of them and in front of them and that they're currently dealing with. Somebody, I'm picking up on this energy, is settling because they're in this energy of fear and loneliness. And I feel like a high priestess is here who's aware of what a masculine is going through, but again, in this energy of you can't force nor rush somebody to heal from the insecurities of what it is that they may be feeling here. And this could be stemming back to a feminine energy from this masculine's past, bringing me into the energy of childhood trauma, childhood healing, breaking away from some type of a community. Someone's needing to check themselves, you know, in this energy of it doesn't have to be a case of like father like son, or it doesn't have to be a case of like mother like daughter, or however this is for somebody. Someone's needing to empty out all of the burdens and that outdated way of thinking of what may have been installed into them by a parental figure, you know, because it's affecting their decisions now, especially in this current moment, you know. Someone's needing to break out and away from this energy of feeling anger. Somebody may have been body shamed, you know, at one point of their life or a next, you know. They're needing to release that attachment and appreciate themselves for who they are, you know. Is that energy. I feel like that's a main concern here. So let's see, what's this energy of concern, which is center of this message? It takes two. Someone is not committed, incapable, because of some type of inner conflict that someone's needing to check, you know. Someone could be very judgmental, quick to make a judgment about somebody. And there's a song that's coming to my mind right now. And a part of the song says that you have to look into yourself before you look out, before you pass judgment on another, you know. When you're pointing fingers at somebody, remember the fingers that's being pointed at you. Let me tell me more in regards to this energy of this concern. Card number 33. This person's got a dark side. They've got an angry side that they're needing to release, like I've just said. And I feel like they're in the process of doing that. They understand and understand that a rejection is just a redirection. Whatever this is that's ending here in this energy of a contract or some type of a negative attachment, some type of toxicity, you know. They understand that it's the Most High's redirection. They're releasing some type of darkness that they're attached to. Some type of body shaming here is significant here. Why is this energy of body shame here? Up in the air, not able to make a solid plans, fighting underground. There's a self-hate energy here. It's a low vibration energy, but I can see someone's working on themselves. Mechanicals here in the reverse though, in order to move past this energy. Going through the motions, checked out routine. Someone's now ready to check in, get back into some type of routine. You know, I'm hearing old tickers ticking. You know, that's your heart space. Someone's no longer in this energy of fearing to be alone. Someone's now, I'm picking up confident energy. Someone's now in this more so of an energy of being able to stand tall. It's a healing energy I'm picking up on here for somebody. Something is being exposed. And that's that heart space. Fragile heart, too open, in danger of heartbreak. What's behind that? Something is ending here. And I feel like it's affecting someone's confidence. Someone may be thinking, you know, that there's nothing else out there for them. I'm hearing, but there is. And I'm hearing instantly. Again, being brought back to a message that I've done recently in regards to this sacred rainbow warrior union. Sacred knowledge. This is something that is part of destiny. But you just can't see it past all of the insecurity and confusion and the mechanical work. I'm hearing the grease that's needing to be cleansed away. I'm seeing the car body of a car may need to be cleansed, worked on, you know. Something could be up in the air. What's that energy I'm picking up on here? In regards to the energy of this message for those I'm connecting with. Self-righteous, someone's dropping that judgmental energy, you know. They're seeing the darkness within themselves before they project it outwards. That's good energy, it's positive energy. It's an accountability energy, you know. It's someone who sees the errors of their ways. And nothing but goodness can now come to somebody who's in this energy of growth and wanting to be in this energy of change. It can only get better, you know. Once you hit this energy of rock bottom, the only way is up. With all the lessons that you've learned, not holding on to them though, there's a need to release. But it's all a part of who you are now, you know. It's the type of energy I'm picking up on, and the negativities at the bottom of the deck, like a dark cloud above you. Extreme moods. Things are being complicated, you know. I'm picking up on this road rage energy. Lots of twists and turns, not in situations, you know. Other lovers. Felt like you may have been drowning in this energy, all of that, but it's being exposed now. And now that it's being released and exposed, I'm hearing everybody can go their own way. However that means, or whatever that may mean for somebody. I literally heard it like that. So I'm going to end this on a bit of tarot and a few guidance. So in regards to this energy of what's coming towards this masculine, that's in this energy of the King of Cups. What's coming towards this masculine, that's in this energy of the King of Cups. So this is the Page of Swords. Someone is kind of looking, not wanting to make a rush decision, you know. They're being observant, they're taking one step at a time. They're being through a lot, you know, is the energy I'm picking up on here. And the card that's also came through is the Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse. Dark feminine energy. It's in this energy. Someone's working out who somebody was when they was in this dark energy. So let's see. Tell me more about this energy of this Queen of Pentacles. Someone is no longer confused. This is falling into the energy of up in the air. Someone is seeing something more clearly now. They've got clarity. They're seeing things from a different perspective in regards to this Queen of Pentacles that's here. So tell me more in regards to this energy of the Seven of Cups. The Four of Wands. They know that they messed up some type of a foundation, you know. Rocky foundation. They know that someone may have been given too much. So let's see, tell me more about this energy of the Seven of Pentacles in regards to the energy of this King of Cups. There was no peace, you know, there was a lot of things that was going on. That's the Six of Swords that came through in the reverse. Someone needed to release themselves from some type of mental entrapment. They needed to see something differently. They needed to see something for what it was. They needed to see that they couldn't settle for a situation just because it felt safe. Regardless, that confusion had to be found within. Is the energy I'm picking up on. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. I still can't see. Alright, let's see. Tell me more about the energy of the Emperor that's here in the energy of this message. It's the Strength card. Could be a Leo energy. Tell me more about this energy of the Emperor. they was in a state of confusion for a while, you know. They saw something late. Is the energy I'm picking up on here. I'm hearing, but is it too late? In this energy of the strength card, somebody was trying to build their strength, financial strength, emotional strength, physical strength. They know that they effed up, you know. Someone may be coming towards you with some type of an apology, taking some type of initiative. But someone's passion, I feel like, is being ignited here. So let's see, tell me more about this energy of two passive. Someone wants to come in to balance up a situation, bring fairness. But be mindful, there can still be two that may be given to this masculine energy here, or at least wanting to. This masculine may have two offers after they come out of this energy of some type of mental entrapment. So let's see, tell me more about this energy of the Six of Pentacles. Why the Six of Pentacles here in this energy? So this is the Two of Cups that wants to come through. Two of Cups is about partnerships. I feel like this masculine's made a choice, and whosoever this masculine's moving towards has also made a choice. It's a mutual choice that was coming out of this energy of the Seven of Cups. And we've got the Chariot, which is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I want to clarify this energy of it takes two. It takes two. And this is the energy of the Nine of Cups. It takes two to bring this Two of Cups in together. The confusion's already been gone. There's now surety is the energy I'm picking up on. Somebody may have got this message a bit late, but it's never too late, you know. That's the energy I'm picking up on here, especially in this energy of the Knight of Pentacles. There's an offer, and it's a solid offer. It may have taken a long time to come in, but not everything's on time. I'm hearing right now, God's never late. God's always on time. This has happened exactly as it's meant to happen. Type energy is what I'm picking up on here. But it takes two to bring in this Two of Cups. That makes it 11 cups. That's in the upright. 7 is now in the reverse. There's no confusion. So let's see what's coming in towards those. That's in this Nine of Cups' energy. What's coming in towards those? That's in this Nine of Cups' energy. Again, even though the Chariot is in the reverse, there could just be some mechanical issues that may be going on here. I pay attention to mechanical cards here. But what it is that no one in this situation, they don't need no more clarity, you know, is what I'm picking up on here. And also what I'm picking up on here is no clarity is being brought to the situation. I'm hearing as yet. It's not being brought together. It's the Nine of Cups, but it's not the Ten of Cups, you know. It's not being brought together. It's just in the air is the energy I'm picking up on. And the other card that's came through here is the Ten of Wands. There's still some things I'm picking up on this energy of needing to still be cleared up. This is now 14 wands. This can be 14 days, 14 weeks, 14 months. Something about 14 here. Let's see, tell me more. What's this energy of the Ten of Wands? What's this energy of the Ten of Wands? I did see a snake. This is falling onto the deck that I was just using, the Knight of Swords, neither in the reverse nor the upright. Some type of negativity that's needing to be resolved. Living in a fantasy land, illusions, not real love. Someone may be questioning what this is, or this is what they're needing to resolve. Something that they've been settling with that may have felt comfortable, but it's not being no peace of mind. What's this energy with the and again, this can be an age difference connection that this masculine's connected to that's needing to be released. It takes two. And it's the Ace of Pentacles. It's in the reverse. It's giving me this energy of it took two in order for the breakdown of that connection, or however this connection is. It's like a missed opportunity. It's empty. There's nothing left. It's like someone is driven away, but there's some kind of technical errors that's needing to be resolved within within the vehicle. And this is not just the vehicle within the physical. I feel like this is the vehicle, mind, body, and soul. Someone's holding on to something here with the Four of Pentacles, holding on to that Knight of Wands energy, that passion, that drive, that enthusiasm, that motivation. Something's motivating this masculine. Could well be this Taurus energy, Hierophant energy, you know, but some type of hope is what I'm picking up, some type of a belief. There's something that this masculine is knowing, believing in, that's keeping this masculine going, is what I'm picking up on here. And there's the Ten of Cups as I say that. I'm hearing to give someone time. Someone wants to come in with a Page of Cups, come in with an apology, come in with an offer. Shed light to something, you know, someone's making a decision. So let's see what's coming towards those that's in this energy of the Nine of Cups in regards to the energy of this message. This is the Star card. They could be in an Aquarius energy that's moving towards someone very quickly, impulsively, you know. Tell me more about why is this energy of the Star card here. It's like someone's not wanting to be followed. That's what I'm picking up on, another vibe. This is a hold up. It literally feels like someone's trying to hold up a connection, hold up someone from moving, hold up somebody from traveling, moving towards their Nine of Cups. You know, because someone is healing, is in some type of pain. Someone is needing somebody for some type of strength here. They could be dependent on a masculine for some type of, I don't know what this is, Leo energies here. Tell me more. And this can literally be a hold up. Someone could literally be holding someone hostage. I'm literally hearing. They know that they effed up, you know. This Knight of Swords could literally be breaking down whosoever this feminine energy is. This masculine is so compassionate that they don't want to leave a feminine energy in that state. A feminine energy could be used in that state to her benefit or to their benefit, male or female, because they know how a masculine is built up. They know that it's going to keep a masculine around as long as they're in this state, you know. They don't want a masculine to move towards a Two of Cups' energy, a wish fulfillment, a Ten of Cups. They want to put a hold on it, you know. It's like they want to keep a masculine in this energy of fear, self-neglect, because that's where they feel more uplifted, if that makes sense, which is pretty sad. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. What's coming towards those? I'm just going to pull a few more cards in this energy because I feel like something is going in circles here. I'm going to clarify the energy of the Page of Pentacles. So let's see, clarifying. Yeah, this is the Queen of Swords, which is holding up. This is the reason why the Page of Pentacles, not the Page, the Knight of Pentacles, it wants to come in. It's here on the table, but it's in a blockage position. Is the reason why it's in this energy of late bloomer. There's a Queen of Swords that's holding something up. Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra, or this could literally be what's happening within a court. But let's just a couple more cards in regards to this Queen of Swords' energy. And that's it. I saw the snake fall on the ground, and that's where the Queen of Swords fell a couple of messages ago. And there's a Four of Swords here. So the snake that fell to the ground here is actually the World card. This Queen of Swords is standing at the door, at the gate blocking this masculine from moving, leaving, you know, without having some type of final say. It's that kind of an energy. They don't want this masculine to move on, be happy, prosper, you know, or start anything anywhere else. There's still some type of element, I want to say, possibly maybe, or some emotion here, however that may resonate. But also there's an energy of hater, and there's also an energy of envy and anxiety and codependency. So, you know, it's going to be different for everybody. But the devil is kind of here, center of this message. That's that codependency energy that I'm picking up on. In this energy of the Seven of Wands, which is in that hater energy. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to end this message with a few messages for those that this message may resonate with, in the energy of the Nine of Pentacles, of the Nine of Cups. Because I feel like that's the positive of all of this. The Nine of Cups and the Two of Cups is energy. The energy that's moving out of that confusion, the Seven of Cups. So let's see, tell me more about this energy of the Nine of Cups for those that may be resonating in the energy of this midweek message. Couple more cards in regards to this energy for those that may be resonating in the energy of this message. It's the most important message. Sacred Union is back out again. So this is like 100 confirmations now to this connection. It said, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. It reads friendship. It says, nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. And I feel like if a friendship can come off of this energy between this relationship that's breaking down, especially if there's children involved, then that would be a good thing, you know. But within reason, I'm hearing. But let's see. Also what's here is passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. It's here. But someone can't enjoy it because there's a Queen of Swords blocking the gateway, blocking the exit, blocking the doorway from this masculine to either exit or to come in. And I want to pick her up on a whole different type of a message. Whosoever this masculine could be moving towards, they can be in a very defensive energy also, because if all of this is coming up, they're guarded. You know, whosoever this main female is that's here in the reverse, they're guarded, you know, so it can work both ways. The other card that came through is Sacred Union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. I'm hearing not that one, this one. But balance is here. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. And on that note, I'm going to end this message here. And I hope it's brought some type of clarity for somebody. And now I'm being drawn onto the Chariot card and the Seven of Cups card. I feel like someone has found some type of resolution in regards to their situation, their circumstance. I'm ready now to make a passive decision. I'm hearing what I'm reading, not too passive. But there is a need to be cautious here, you know. The sun is hot, is what I'm hearing, and it's very bright. But it's joyful as well, you know. There's a lot of positive, if not, it's the happiest card of the deck. But on that note, I'm going to end this message here, and appreciations to you all. And if the message has resonated with you, remember to press the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Appreciations to you all. You're definitely helping my channel to grow and for the message to be heard by those that's needing to hear a message right now at this time. So love and light and peace and blessings to you all.